everybody. So we're talking about watersheds. Um, and we have this slide talking about the quality of water because everything that happens in what we call a watershed can affect the health of the overall water system in that area. So we're going to look at watersheds. So a watershed is all the area that goes into a certain larger body of water. Okay. And so, like where we live, we're gonna have a watershed ending up eventually in the Chesapeake Bay. Okay. So we have tributaries all over. These are little streams or creeks or rivers that go into something a little bit bigger. So you could have a little creek behind your house that's a tributary to a bigger creek or to a big river like the Elizabeth River, James River, big rivers in our area, Rappahannock, all those. Okay. So we call those little ones that are going to collect up and slowly build up into the bigger one tributaries because they contribute, basically. Okay. So looking at this picture, we want to try to identify the tributary. Okay. So I have this river in the middle, and I have this river coming down from here. You can kind of see it going down. Okay. And so A is a tributary. Why? Because it's smaller, mostly, because we can see that it's kind of joining this larger one. Okay. We know where one watershed is and where the next one begins by the divide. A lot of times this will be a mountain. Look at this illustration. You have a house, okay? On the mountain, water always follows gravity, just like everything else on Earth. So it's going to flow down each side of the mountain. So that's a natural place that that watershed will divide. This over here is going to a different river than this over here, okay? And so we call that line the divide. So the Blue Ridge Mountains are a great example of a major watershed divide. So it's showing you this water going this way, this water going this way, okay? Because that gravity causing it to go a certain way. Now we have this a riparian buffer. Riparian? People say it different ways, I think, or I just don't know. So, when we do this, we plant trees and shrubs on the bank. This kind of strengthens it and it slows down all that stuff that is coming down like this on this hillside. Water is following gravity, like we said, and that runoff we know now, it may have bad stuff in it that's not good for this river. So this riparian buffer is going to kind of capture some of that, slow things down. And as you know, if you slow down that flow, then some of the junk might get left behind and be able to fall down to the bottom and get stuck on the ground instead of flowing all the way into the river. It also, again, like I said, it strengthens it. It helps it not get eroded so fast because roots of plants are really helpful sometimes to kind of hold a riverbank together. Okay. Now I'm going to put these links into your canvas for where is my watershed, and you can use the stream tracer. It's really cool, and it's cool to understand where exactly our particular watershed is. So that link is going to be in Canvas. All right, as always, if you missed something, you can go back, or if you want to, you can watch it again. All right, have a good day.